Control your mind to manifest. What's the difference between mind and consciousness? The mind exists inside of consciousness and not the other way around. It's extremely easy to confuse the two because we aren't used to perceiving consciousness without engaging our minds. However, separating thoughts from mind and mind from consciousness is the ultimate key that unlocks our powers to manifest our desires. Controlling our emotions seems like an uphill battle only because we are used to the realness of the emotions we feel. As little kids, we were told that it was natural to cry when we feel pain and laugh when we feel joy. However, this naturalness is due to programming that we've been fed over the years. Think of it like a default mapping of event and response, where instead of leaving the responses as blank, we have a circuitry that brings up emotional responses. However, this idea of controlling our emotions isn't just useful in spiritual contexts. In traditional motivational ideas, there's this concept of controlling your mind and overriding one's instincts. David Goggins speaks of this at length in various videos. He's known for achieving incredible feats, enduring great amounts of physical pain. What makes him so great is that he started off overweight and lost in life, and eventually found his way to the pinnacle. Most of us coaches talk of manifesting like it exists completely outside of the realm of 3D logic. We feel that since we are supposed to transcend 3D, using some concepts and analogies might further reinforce this limitation. However, 3D logic isn't always negative or detrimental. It might help us understand spirituality and manifestation using concepts that make natural sense to us. David Goggins speaks of controlling one's mind like it's his second nature. He doesn't mention manifestation directly. However, the stuff that he says aligns perfectly with what we try to explain in this community. He talks about ignoring the world outside and living inside, and this sounds extremely profound to those who aren't familiar with Neville's works or anything remotely spiritual. However, we know that ignoring the 3D is something we talk about on an almost regular basis here. Purely from a 3D perspective, ignoring seems like accepting defeat. There's this slightly implied sense of negativity associated with ignoring. The ego tells us that you ignore because you can't deal with it directly. However, spiritually, dealing or fighting is as good as entertaining those negativity. So if someone is constantly pestering you, or there's news on your feed that's trying to trigger you, and you end up giving into it, you're essentially becoming it. Therefore, in ignoring it, you are able to clear the vessel of unwanted elements so that you can put new desired thoughts consistent with your desires. I should clarify that non-reactance isn't just at the level of action, but also at the level of feeling. What I mean is that if you get triggers internally and you suppress your actions, such as lashing out verbally or expressing negativity, you're still entertaining it. Just because you're not showing your distress doesn't mean you aren't at the level of being. So we tackle our emotions at the level of feeling, at the level of internal response and not just at the level of action or external response. So why is it important to control our mind? You see, traditionally, we have this idea that reality is happening to us, as opposed to us causing it. It's simply because we are in a self-reinforcing loop where our beliefs have caused reality to unfold in a negative way, and this reality further triggers us to feel those same negative emotions. So we are essentially caught in a never-ending cycle, an infinite hamster wheel of negativity, if you will. However, reality causing us to feel a certain way is only just an illusion. It's like a chicken or egg situation where we forgot what came first. Controlling our mind helps us break these negative patterns and influences reality to reflect changes consistent with our own feelings on the inside. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more content. Stay tuned. Thank you.